In this video, we are building a dock for our 4-acre pond. Now we had to overcome some obstacles for this. Number one, this pond gets about 12 inches of ice every year. Number two, we wanted to build this thing on the cheap and we did it for under $1,000. You'll see how we did that. And number three, we primarily wanted it to be functional. It is probably one of the most DIY docks you'll ever see, but it's going to work, and it's going to work great, and we're going to swim off of it. Oh my God! Fish off of it. We are going to have a great time, and we have tons more plans for the future. So check out how we did it, our DIY dock on the 4-acre pond.
Our solution for the deep freeze is to build this as a suspended dock out over the water. We found some large straight logs that are 23 feet each for the main beams. The plan is to suspend these logs out as far over the water as possible. Next, we had to figure out our anchoring system for the logs. We don't want this dock flipping into the water when there's 10 people standing on the end of it. We devised two solutions, and we're using them both. Number one is 2,000 pounds of concrete buried at the back end of the logs with threaded rods embedded into it. The logs will be bolted to that concrete. Number two is a steel cable over the top of the logs, secured by 3 ground anchors.
So the logs will be anchored in 2 different ways, and that way there's no problems when we have 10, 12 people out there on the dock fishing, playing, swimming, jumping. And the reason why we're building it this way is because this thing freezes. It gets 12 inches of ice. And so we cannot put the post down into the lake or the pond. So suspended, and we're gonna have a dock soon. Logs are in.
Logs are in.
Looking good. All right, we are putting the decking on. We picked these up secondhand, used decking, and we'll keep updating you along the way. By the end of the day today, we're gonna have a dock.
So here we are onto the decking. And before we get too deep into it, I wanna show you this scene right here that you can see we added some extra 2x8s in between each of the logs for added support and so that our decking is not as wavy as it might otherwise be. So let's tally it up. We have $250 for the logs. We have another $200 into concrete and the hardware. And finally, this used decking and all the 2x8s we got on Facebook Marketplace for $500. That is a total of $950 for this entire dock. That is incredible. Across the pond is where I stacked the giant rocks for fishing off of. There's a video of that on our channel. I wrote a rap in that one, and my 16-year-old daughter was a bit embarrassed. So naturally, I wrote her a rap, and here it is with a surprise ending.
My 16-year-old daughter, she was embarrassed of my last rap. She called me cringe, said she couldn't show her friends. Well, now I'm back to make another. I said it's cringe cause I have like 16 subs. She said I'd need 100K before she'd ever back me up. Oh look, here she is on my new dock. Well there she goes, fully clothed, even in her socks.
You're crazy.
That's it. Remember, like, subscribe. Our goal is 1 million subscribers by the end of the week. And also, leave a comment. Let us know how much we suck at building docks. That's fine. You can ridicule us. Anyway, see you suckers.